Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So I think I allowed everyone in. Yes. Okay, let me start sharing because sharing is caring. Okay. Sorry, the train was late. I saw your train coming to my station here, but my train was late. Sorry about that. Now, we're going to start with, what do you want to start? Shall we start with reading? Yes? Okay. So we start with last time. I remember we started with reading and writing fill in the blanks. Today, we're going to start with reading fill in the blanks. Okay. This section gives only to your reading section, but this one gives point to your reading and writing at the same time. But this one only reading. Okay. So I'm going to type. All right. So remember, first you read the choices for each option. Spend 30 seconds to 40 seconds. So here you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6, spend around 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, your time starts now. So first read the choices. right. Are you done? Yes? Okay. Now, Pradeepa, are you done? Pradeepa? No? Not yet? Okay. Yogita, are you done? Oh,
Yes.
Pradeepa, are you ready?
Only two I did yet. Sorry, sir.
You got to only two. Okay. So we start with Yogita. Yogita?
Yeah. The book manifests 5 fundamental.
Okay. Now, as I said before, grammar always helps you here. All right. Grammar helps you here. So the book is a third person. All right. So you need a verb, and that verb needs to have an S, third person S. Okay. So either we say the book achieves, expresses, advances. So you see, these three are the options. Two obviously are distracted. So anyone else for number
Achieves.
one? The book achieves 5 fundamental and might be correct. Okay, let's just say achieve. Okay, and next one, Yogita.
Fundamental.
Correct what? I'm sorry.
Correct prepositions.
Very good. Propositions. And
First for all, it's viable achievements.
okay.
Market
Okay.
is unknown.
The market is
Unknown, unsustainable or unknown.
okay.
I write both.
All right. Next one.
But he stresses the result.
Okay. And
It is not a. This is. Yeah, there I did.
Intention.
Intention.
you need an adjective here. You need an adjective here. So which one of these? If you cannot find it, then you made a mistake somewhere. You use the answer here somewhere else.
Viable.
Very good. It's actually viable. So we say a viable model. So now you need to find an answer there. Anyone knows the answer to this? So you see, achievement.
Unknown.
Achievement is noun. Now you need an adjective. Manifest. Manifest means clear. You can see. Manifest achievements. Okay. All right. Let's check. So the book advances 5 fundamental propositions. So always try to break down the sentence into very simple portions. So look here, this is the base. It says the book advances propositions, 5 propositions or whatever propositions. All right, so forget about these words here. So the book advances 5 correct propositions. Now, sometimes these words here in the middle, they make it clutter so that you do not see the real sentence behind those clouds. They're actually behind those clouds. So try to make it into simple sentences. Good. So manifest means clear. Viable model, we say viable option model, and here stresses. Okay, good. Any questions? All right, next one. You have 4 minutes here. Are you done? Pradeepa, are you done?
Sir.
Yes? Okay. So, number one,
Rumble.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Rumble.
Very good. Very good. So, the, before, of, after, you need a noun here. Okay? It's a rule, 100%. You cannot have can there. You cannot have would, should, could, verb. Cannot have. It's only a noun. All right? Very good. And rumble is a noun. It is a verb and a noun at the same time. Very good. Number two.
Number two, I don't know the meaning, sir, but I just feel
Go for it. Yes. What is it?
pony. I don't know how to spell that.
Very good. So you see, even though you do not know what cacophony is, the, of, you need a noun. Y, most of the words ending in Y can be nouns. Okay. So cacophony is correct. It's a noun. Very good. Number three, we'll come to the meaning later. Number three.
Filled with rows.
Very good. Number four.
Here sound.
The of. So the,
And drifting.
excellent. Very good.
And drab.
Very good. Excellent. I think it is, yes, it is correct. So the rumble is the sound. Cacophony. Cacophony is a collection of sounds, basically noise, a collection of different noise that make up the background of something. For instance, here it says cacophony of shopping districts. So because if you go to the Melbourne CBD, the cacophony is trams, buses, cars, honk, honk, horning, cars horning their honk, and musicians on the street playing. You know, that's a cacophony. So, and this like rows of tall building, you will hear the sound of classical music drifting, very good drifting from, and also emerge from, but for music, echolocation is drift. And what does drab mean? Drab is the opposite of interesting.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of interesting. If it's something is dull, something is not interesting, you say drab. Very good. Any questions up to now? All right. Next one. So you have 4 minutes. Mayuko, are you done?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Hitomi, are you done? Okay. So Hitomi,
Ancient.
so number 1?
Yeah.
Very good. So the, and on the other side, you have a noun. So here you need an adjective. One of the signs for an adjective is ENT, proficient. Whatever that ends in ENT, usually it is an adjective. Very good. Number 2.
Predated.
So banks, probably the invention. So you need a verb here. So probably is an adverb. So banks, forget about probably, banks, something, the invention of. So you need a verb. Can you find a verb here? Predated.
Predated. Established.
Yeah, very good. Now, why not established? Banks probably established because established is not a transitive verb. It is not a transitive verb. It's actually intransitive verb. Now, what does it mean? It means that if you want to use this verb, you have to use it in, like, let me put it this way. I went to school. I cannot make it into, what do we call it? Oh my goodness. So I cannot say the school was gone to me, all right? Because you cannot make it into passive. Now, banks probably established it should be banks were established. So basically, you cannot use established here. It doesn't make sense collocationally. Number 3.
Initially.
So what part of a speech is initially? You tell me? What part of a speech is initially?
First.
No, what part of a speech?
What part of the speed?
Speech. We have
Speech.
4 parts. We have 4 parts of a speech. Main one: nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs.
Adverb.
Is an adverb.
Adverb.
Okay? Now, adverbs, 99% of adverbs have one sign, and that is ly. So initially is an adverb. Now, how do you recognize an adverb? Apart from, if you remove the adverb from a sentence, the meaning of the sentence does not change. So if you remove an adverb from a sentence, the meaning does not change. Look, deposits consisted of grain and later other goods, including cattle, agriculture, implements. It didn't change. Deposits initially consisted of grain. So deposits consisted of grain. If you use this sentence, nobody says, oh, there's something missing, because adverbs do not actually contribute to the meaning of the word. It just makes sense in terms of time, Otherwise, they don't take part in the meaning or contribute to the meaning of the sentence. Number 4.
Precious.
So OUS is always a sign of an adjective, and metals, as you can see, it's plural, so it's a noun. So you need an adjective. And precious metals like gold, this is a common collocation. And as?
At sacred places.
Very good. What does sacred mean?
Like holy.
Very good. As a holy place, temples presented an extra deterrent
to possible thieves.
Anyone else? Because this is the only mistake you made.
Would be.
Would be.
Yes. I don't know.
It would be would-be thieves, not possible thieves, okay?
What is would be? Like potential.
Very good. Yes. So here, basically, he wanted to say potential. We can't say possible, please. Okay. But, it's collocation. So collocation means, because I just finished the collocation book, I can give you a definition of it. Collocation means two words. Call means same. Location means place. So two words that usually come together. Now, in my culture, if a lady has blonde hair, like I do, we say she has gold hair or golden hair. Okay. Now, if you say to an English speaking person, say, oh, that lady, she's got golden hair or gold hair, the person would understand what you say, but the collocation is blonde hair. Okay, the collocation is blonde hair. They never say gold hair, yellow hair. All right. The same is true with coffee. If you drink coffee and your coffee should be more coffee than water, more coffee than milk, then you drink your coffee strong. If you go to a coffee shop and you say, I want a powerful coffee, okay, a powerful coffee, they know what you're saying, but that is not collocation. The collocation is a strong coffee, okay?
Is there another good example for would be something?
Yes, it would be, I mean, you are a would-be 90 PT learner, a would-be 90 PT learner.
So we can use it for anything. Would be.
Of course, yes.
Never seen this word.
No, now you did.
Would be.
So you say this man is a would-be president. I mean, when I saw Donald Duck, the United States, he wanted to take part as the United States president. I say he's not a would-be president. Look at the way he talks, okay? And then he became the president. So he's a would-be president. He was a would-be president. All right, next one.
It's similar to could be, should be.
Yes, but could be is not a collocation, but would be is. All right.
So would be is one word here, right? One word?
Yes. Look, with the hyphenated. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. One more. So first, read the choices, and you have 4 minutes. Simon, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, very good. So you see, you still have 23 seconds to go. Probably you finished earlier. So excellent. Number one. So what do you need in number one? We have the and we have
now.
of. Very good. So up to here, you've done 50% of the job.
A promotion.
Excellent. Very good. PION is a sign of a noun. Okay. Number two.
Critical.
So very good. Ailment. So ENT, ment, is always a sign of a noun, and it is plural. So here you need an adjective. Now, we have two adjectives here that can go here. One is minor, the other one is critical ailment. So which one do you want to use? Minor, because critical, if you have a critical ailment, you go to the doctor. You do not do it yourself, okay? So this is a minor ailment, but you got it right. One of these, critical or minor, okay? So I'll just put critical. Maybe I'm wrong here. Number three. Oh, number three.
Cosmetic.
Excellent. Now, one more thing, Simon. When you have two words that are connected with and, they are the same. So we say clothes and cosmetics. So if clothes is a noun, the next one should be noun too. If clothes is plural, usually the noun after that should be plural or whatever it is after. So and connects two things that are the same, of the same material together. Very good. Number four.
Problematic.
So whenever you have more, you need an adjective or adverb after it. Very good. So there's no adverb after it, so we need an adjective here. So IC is a sign of an adjective. What else is an adjective here?
Endemic.
Also very good, an adjective, but endemic doesn't make sense. You're right. Problematic. Very good. And
I don't know the meaning, but I just put the explanation.
you're absolutely right. You don't have to prove to the computer that you know the meaning. If you put it there, the computer doesn't know. The computer says, oh, that's correct. Okay. Very good. Aspiration. Aspiration means hopes. Okay. Hopes. Yes. So my aspiration of living is to do this, to do that. My aspirations of coming to Australia is to do this, that. That's your hopes, your aspirations. And the last one, Simon? Excellent. Far, dollar, place. Now, in the real test, remember, if you have up to 4 blanks, if you have 4 blanks, so here I've got 2, 4, 6 blanks, okay? Up to 4, they give you exactly the same number of distractors. So if you have 4 blanks, how many distractors do you get with the answer?
2.
That's 8. So you will have 8 options at the bottom. So if you have 3, if you have 3, Simon, how many options do you have at the bottom? How many options together, altogether? 6. Very good. So 3 answers and 3 are the distractors. 6. Now, in the real test, this is a rule. In the real test, above 4, I mean, you get 5. Whatever you get, it's plus 3. Whatever you get, it is plus 3. So in the test, you will have 3 at the 3 distractors for above 4 options. So here you should have 6 plus 3, that would be 9 options. So I've got 1 extra here, and that makes it more difficult. So as I said before, my tests on the website are more difficult than the real one. So once you get used to this, you go to the real exam and say, no way, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, this is because you have been trained to run 10,000 meters, and in the exam you have to run for 100 meters, okay? That's why. But Okay, so you see that was minor. Very good, excellent. I mean, so we can do one more. Elizabeth, are you done? Elizabeth, are you done?
No, not yet.
Okay. Alicia?
Not yet.
Okay. Mayuko?
Okay.
Are you done, Mayuko?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Undermined.
Okay, very good.
Give me a second.
Now, whenever you have, has, had, and you don't see a verb there, that your verb should be in PP, in past participle format. So Adam has argued. Adam has undermined. So whatever it is, it should be ED. So there are only two options, this one and this one. So for confidence, we say undermine my confidence. That's collocation. You don't say decreased my confidence. You can, you know, it makes sense, but it is not collocationally. Okay, collocationally, it is not. Now, Mayuko, remember what I said about completely, Mayuko, about adverb? What happens if you remove an adverb from a sentence? The meaning doesn't change. So look, Adams has undermined my confidence in these apparently sensible precautions. Adams has completely undermined. So you see, the meaning is still there. So if you remove an adverb from a sentence, the meaning does not radically change. Number 2, Mayuko?
Persuasively. It's the second one.
What do you need here? Which part of a speech do you need? Do you need an adverb, a noun, a verb, or an adjective?
Adjective.
No, you need an adverb. You know why? Because has argued. So what do you need here? You need an adverb. So which one do you, we have 2 adverbs. Look, ly is a sign of an adverb. So which one of these 2?
No, for
Yes.
one.
The first one, okay. The third one, Mayuko?
Suspect.
So, okay, is very suspect. All right. Suspect is a noun. Very comes with an adjective, Mayuko.
Yeah.
So you say, I'm very clever. Clever is an adjective. I'm very beautiful. Beautiful is an adjective. You cannot say, I'm very teacher, because teacher is a noun. All right. Very is used with adjectives and sometimes verbs. So suspect cannot be the answer here because it's a noun, but let's go with the number 4. Sorry?
Suspect can be
Evident.
adjective.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Mayuko?
Suspect can be adjective.
Suspicious is the adjective form, suspicious. And now you are very suspicious, Mayuko. You are very suspicious to me, okay? So, okay, let's just put it there. Number 4.
Save.
Very good.
Next one is average.
Excellent. We say on average. On average.
Last one is introduction.
Excellent. Very good. I hope you're right here. Okay, here. Very suspect. Do is very suspect. Supposed to be very suspect. How did you do that?
I did this question before.
Oh,
I have already done.
you are very clever. Now, let me check. Let me check. I have heard sus. They say he's very sus. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's a noun, but okay. Let's see whether it has a person, an animal. Okay.
No,
Anyway.
my dictionary say it will be.
It is an adjective too. Very good. Okay. So okay, but remember, the first day I told you, can God create a stone so heavy that he cannot lift? Okay. And the answer is yes. I have made these questions myself and I couldn't lift it. Okay. So this ethical question of can God create a stone that he cannot lift is true. Okay. I couldn't lift my own stone. Very good. Any questions? Mayuko, you've done a good job, because the more you do of these exercises, the more chance that you will get the same questions or in the same ballpark in the real test. All right. So I encourage you to finish them and you will get a good score. Elizabeth, if you send me your email, okay, I can create you credentials to get on my website and practice. All right.
All right.
Good. Now, any questions?
Sorry, just question. Where can I get your email?
Oh, you're not in WhatsApp group, the PT WhatsApp group?
Yes, I am on WhatsApp. I don't know which WhatsApp I'm enjoying.
It's a PTE WhatsApp. If the Tanner has added you to that group, you will see the PTE, mine there. Just send me a text that, yes, this is Elizabeth and this is my email, if you are there. Otherwise, ask I don't know who's in charge of that, and they will add you to that group. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. So we carry on with something else. So we move on to, and now. So Yagita, did we talk about describe image? Do you know how to do
Yes.
describe? Did I play
Yes, I think we did yesterday or
the
did.
video? No, the video,
Yes.
how to do it. Yes or no?
Yes.
I did. Okay, good. So we did describe image. How about repeat sentence? We did.
Yes,
not
we
play
did.
that one. All right. How about written lecture?
No.
If you
I
say yes,
think-
then we have to go home. Okay.
No,
Because we're done.
no, because we have to do this ASQ and all the reading
Answer short
things. I
questions.
think here, answer
Oh.
short questions.
So, all right.
I think, sir, we didn't do the describe image after they came to the class. We
Ah,
just
all right.
did that
Yeah.
retell lecture.
Okay, very good. So that's because I had so many classes, I really don't know where I've done, what I have done in that class, okay? Everything for me is deja vu. So I'll show you a video that tells you how to do describe image. But before that, I'm gonna have this describe image template for you to take a photo.
Yeah.
Here. And then during the video, you will be, I'll use the same template. So, okay. So this is the template for describe image, please. Take a photo if. I try to stay out of your picture, okay? All right. Are you done? Yes, okay. Now, the video. Oh my goodness. In the olden days, I used to teach everything. Every now and then it's like, okay, let me start. And then sometimes I forgot something. After the class, I said, oh my goodness, I forgot to tell them this. I wish next time I remember I tell them. And then next time I forgot it again. So one day I sat down and I said, okay, I'm gonna make videos. And here I am, a Hollywood filmmaker who slaps people on the face with speaking. Okay, so we're gonna start with describe image. There we are.
Describe image. The third section of the speaking module is describe image. You will get 6 to 7 describe.
You will get 3 to 4 now. Okay, so that number has been reduced to 3 to 4 instead of 6 to 7. But the order is still the same. Don't worry. And if you remember 6 to 7, in exam nobody counts them. Oh, okay. So, but it is 3 to 4.
Describe image questions in your PTE test. In this item, candidates are given 25 seconds to prepare themselves for describing an image. These images could be graphs, charts, pie charts, bar charts, maps, tables, or even pictures. After your 25 seconds are over, you hear a beep sound, which signals the start of the recording, and you have 40 seconds to record your description of that image. Describe image strategies. Number 1. Memorize the describe image template. Please take a photo of the template and memorize it as soon as possible. So there are 4 sentences here. Memorize the sentences in black and replace the red ones with information from the picture. I will do some describe image samples at the end of this video. Number 2. Use all the image information, even its colors, to fill in different gaps of the template. Number 3. Use the 25 seconds preparation time for reading the image information at least once. Number 4. You do not need to make sense when you are describing an image. Number 5. Only content, that is image information, and your oral fluency, reciting the template, matter here. So I'm going to use my time to read it once. Greater one-horned rhino, historic and present distribution, inferred historical distribution, grey, black, current distribution across the countries, Nepal, India, Myanmar, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bhutan. The image describes greater one-horned rhino, historic and present distribution. It also provides some information about different categories such as inferred historic distribution in the color grey and current distribution in the color black. It is clear from the image that India contributes the most of rhino, and on the other hand, Myanmar contributes the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be seen that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures, having a significant effect on the number of rhinos in Myanmar, India, and Pakistan, respectively. Chiang Mai, Thailand. Temperature across January, February up to December. Average precipitation, average low and average high. Precipitation in millimeter. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. Colors yellow and blue. The image describes Chiang Mai, Thailand. It also provides some information about different categories such as average precipitation in the color blue, average low, dark blue, and average high, yellow. It is clear from the image that August contributes the most with almost 200 millimeter. On the other hand, December contributes the least with 50. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be seen that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures, having a significant effect on April and March, respectively. It's a traditional market in an Asian country with apples, grapes, bananas, and some umbrellas and some shoppers in the middle. And it's a fruit market, open market, probably with cheap prices. The image describes a fruit market. It also provides some information about different categories, such as the kind of fruits they're selling, such as apple, grapes, bananas, oranges, cucumbers, and yellow and green apples. It is clear from the image that the red apples contribute the most, and on the other hand, bananas contributes the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be seen that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures, having a significant effect on the number of people, shoppers, respectively. Monthly temperature and precipitation. Temperature in red and precipitation in red, precipitation in inch and temperature in Fahrenheit across the month of January to December, and the highest is in July and the lowest is in January. The image describes monthly temperature and precipitation. It also provides some information about different categories such as precipitation in the green color and temperature in red. It is clear from the image that the month of June contributes the most with around 8 inches. On the other hand, the month of January contributes the least with 2 inches. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be seen that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures having a significant effect on respectively.
Now, did you notice in the last one, I was trying to make sense. I was really looking for the highest and the lowest. That's stupid. Just say the highest is 4, the lowest is 6. Who cares? Okay. So long as you mention those numbers, that's fine. The computer doesn't know which is the highest, which is the lowest. And if it does, which it doesn't, if it does, it cannot mark you on, because all content words get the same score. You cannot have, say, this one will get 2 points if you write it. This one will get half a point. This one, because that means you have to write a different, totally different programming for marking it. And they want to do it very simple. And as I've gone through the testing, it really, you cannot do it. Very difficult to do that. So just the words you see and the numbers, any numbers will be fine. Don't try to make sense, because once you want to make sense, you go and that towards the end, once the time is finished, 40 seconds, within 40 seconds, you have spoken, let's say 100. So 100 brings your oral fluency down. So what I want you to do is to have the highest number of words, and in 40 seconds, pops your uncle. Okay, one more.
The image describes the map of the world in different temperatures. It also provides some information about different categories such as tropical zone, temperate zone, and polar zone. It is clear from the image that polar zone contributes the most, and on the other hand, temperate zones contribute the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be seen that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures having a significant effect on the tropical countries with the colors yellow, brown, and orange respectively. Okay, percentage of different size of enterprises. Large business 0 to 49, medium businesses 50 to 149, large business 100, colors orange, blue, grey. The image describes percentage of different size of enterprises. It also provides some information about different categories such as large businesses with 0 to 49 with the color blue, medium businesses 50 to 149 with the color orange, and large businesses 150 plus with the gray color. It is clear from the image that large businesses contribute the most. On the other hand, medium businesses contribute the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be seen that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures having a significant effect on large businesses with the color blue, 10% respectively.
Okay, this one, I want you to use the cues. I'll write the cues there for you. Just based on the cues and whatever you see, you try to describe the image. The image describes US per capita loss adjusted fruit. It also provides some information about different categories such as apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, strawberries, watermelon, and pineapples. It is clear from the image that apples contribute the highest, while on the other hand, pineapples contributes the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be thus the image important information based on facts and figures having significant effect on bananas, grapes, strawberries, and pineapples, respectively. All right.
Speaking module.
Any questions? So don't try to make sense. Just mention the content and oral fluency. That's it. Okay. Now we do some exercise. Now that we are fresh. Okay. And I'll start with. I'll tell you who. 5 seconds to go. Oh, you always get this. I don't know why. Okay. I think we've had this before, right? Simon. You're on mute, Simon.
Okay. The image describes the problem field of evasion. It also provides some information about different categories such as land owner title, land pricing, and lack of knowledge. It is clear from the image that the livelihood depend on other contributor most, and on the other hand, people not organized contribute the least. Finally, by looking at the image, it can be concluded the image is showing important information based on.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. I want that finally somewhere because that means concluding. Excellent. Very good. Okay, next one. Very good. Because it is about Japan, you know who's got one. We have 2 students, one of you 2, okay? Mayuka.
The picture describes about Japan population pyramid 1990. It also provides some information about different categories. 60 to 64 years, 65 to 69 years, 70 to 74 years. It's clear from the picture that female contribute the most. On the other hand, male contribute the least. Finally, by reviewing the picture, it can be concluded the picture is showing important information based on fact and figures having a significant effort on 0 to 4 years old, respectively.
Excellent. Fantastic. Very good. Phenomenal. Very good. Okay, next one. Huh? Pradipa. You're on mute, perhaps.
The image describes the information about Facebook, average number of Facebook friends. It also provided some information such as female and male. It is clear from the image, female is mentioned by yellow and red is mentioned by male. Finally, by reviewing the image, it can be concluded that the image is showing important information based on fact and figures having significant effect on age 12 to 18 and aged 35 to 50 respectively.
Excellent. Very good. That was the voice of a person who can get 90 in her exam for his speaking. Okay, guaranteed. You haven't done the test before, right, Pradeepa?
No, not yet.
Okay, I will guarantee you will get 90 for your speaking. Okay, if you didn't, I changed my name. Okay, no, you will. Okay, I changed my name from Hamid to Hugh. Okay, this one, he told me.
The image describes amount of sugar in certain foods. It also provides some information about different categories such as ketchup, peanut butter, and chocolate bar. It is clear from the image that chocolate bar contributes most with number 35 and the peanut butter contributes least with number 9. Finally, by reviewing the image, it can be concluded that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures having a significant effect. Chocolate bar, ice cream, chocolate cake, soda, crackers, respectively.
Excellent, very good. You are on the same boat with Pradeepa, okay? You are
But
on
I'm
the same boat.
still cheating.
That's fine, no, but you remember you need to memorize it because in the test room you can't take any piece of
Yes.
paper with you, okay?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
some students tell me that because I'm under stress, it doesn't matter if you forget, make up something, okay? Make up something and say it. But if you practice here at least 10, 20 times, you will get it. You will memorize it, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But still, when you go there, they give you the markers, they give you the erasable booklets, you can start writing. If you think you're gonna forget, write it there. The image describes, it also provides, it is clear in conclusion. Right when you go there, you can write it, no one can stop you because that booklet and markers, they are yours. Whatever you write on them, it's gonna be there, okay? So don't worry about it. One more. Who's ready, by the way? Alicia, are you ready? Yes?
I will
Okay.
try.
Yes, of course. You can read from the template, it's all right.
The image describes leisure time in a typical week by sex and employment status 1998 to 1999. It also provides some information about different categories such as household of leisure time, employment full-time. It is clearly from the image that category that well, finally, by reviewing the image, it can be concluded that the image is showing important information based on facts and figures having a significant effect on employed full-time, employed part-time, unemployed.
Excellent, very good. So you are on the same boat with Pradeepa and Hitomi, okay? Just memorize it, Bob's your uncle. All right, now we're going to start with summarize with repeat sentence, okay? Because these are the most important parts. And for the rest of the, I'm not sure if you have memorized the template, and just I think for today, you basically got the whole picture because we repeated that template many times. So it was good for you too. But next time I will ask the new students as well, try to memorize it or just have it in front of you. Okay, any questions? No, all right, we'll start with
Question about the exam.
Yes, please.
Do we have any time before this exam starts? Do we have any time to write something?
Yes, the time is in your hand because once you sit behind the computer, there's an introduction. Okay. The introduction is not marked, so you introduce yourself, so blah 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 blah, blah. And then the computer says record your voice. So you record your voice, you play, you record back, you play it back, you record, play back. So meantime, before you, so these are all, the exam hasn't started. Then comes a button and it says, are you ready to start the exam? So if you do not press that, the exam doesn't start. All right. And it doesn't automatically start. So when you press that one, then the exam starts with speaking. So you still have time before pressing that, or after the introduction, you try to write down, or before even starting, before even clicking, you can write it down. Nobody says, oh, you need to start now, please start. Nobody says that, okay? You just go next, record your voice, play it back. And once you feel confident that you want to start, you press start the test, okay? Any other questions? All right, let's get started. So I'll ask 3 questions from each student. Okay, the first one, Simon.
Eating too much can lead to many health problems.
Eating too much can lead many health problems.
Okay, yes, next one, Simon. So each 3.
The timetable will be posted on the website before the class starts.
The timetable will be posted before the class starts.
Very good. Did you miss website? So you can say it at the end. You can say the timetable before class starts, website, if you missed it. Good. Next one more.
The university welcomes postgraduate students from all over the world.
The university welcomes postgraduate students from over the world.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, next one. Elizabeth, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, so you are supposed to write down the initials, but it doesn't matter. Now you can go by just memory.
Each student is responsible for the safekeeping of their student card.
Each student is responsible to keep the university clean.
Very good. Excellent. You got most of it. Very good. Next one.
If you have any questions, you can ask Jenny Bryce.
If you have any question, you can ask Jenny Bryce.
Very good. Yes. And it is an exact exam question with the same name, Jenny Bryce. So these are exam questions. I suppose they have changed them. Okay. But you will get an idea of what sort of questions. And the last one.
The guest lecturer has a speech tonight at 8 p.m.
She said guest or to guest. The guests have the speak at p.m.
Good. The guest lecturer has a lecture at 8 p.m. something. Okay, here is the guest lecturer has a speech tonight at 8 p.m. Very good. Next one, Mayuko.
Okay.
The current statistical evidence indicates the need for further research.
The current evidence indicate further research.
Excellent. Very good. You got
I couldn't understand
60% of it.
Statistical.
I beg your pardon?
I couldn't get the
statistical. So the current statistical evidence indicates that the need for further research.
Okay.
The current statistical evidence indicates the need for further research.
One more.
Yep.
Wait.
The current statistical evidence indicates.
Social media is criticized for causing internet addiction.
Social media is criticized for causes for social media.
Very good. Internet addiction.
Internet addiction, yeah.
Yes. But good. Look, it actually got your voice. It got your voice from here. So the similarity is 75. Can you believe it? Okay. Maybe it picked up my voice. I'm not sure. Yeah, it picked up mine, not yours. All right. I think one more. There is one more.
Yeah.
Most students are not eligible to claim housing benefit.
Most students are not eligible for claim housing benefit.
Good. One more. One thing here, Mayuko, you didn't start when the recording started. You started earlier. In the exam, pay attention to this. Look, to this. Okay. When you see, if you write down, then you're all right, because by the time you finish it, by the time you write the last letters, you will be here. Okay. But now you started before. If you started before the recording, of course you missed the first word and your pronunciation, and therefore your score drops. Okay. So always pay attention to this. Look here, and then if it hasn't started, wait for that. Okay. And if you think it's gonna take more time, because after 3 seconds, however, I don't believe that this would happen here, but after 3 seconds, the computer shuts it down. So you say, okay, is not a word. So it just tells the microphone that you're still alive, okay? Next one, it's Alicia.
Our fundamental realities, especially national needs, have seen the ability to flourish.
Our fundamental needs has seen to flourish.
Very good. Yes. Why not? So you will get 1 or 2 long one like this. Our fundamental realities, especially national needs, have seen the ability to flourish. The more you say, the higher. And you don't have to make sense. Our fundamental realities have seen the ability to flourish, especially national needs. If you remember, still you get the full mark if you tell them in bumble jumble order. Okay. Where is it? Back. Next one, Alicia.
Yep.
If you study nutrition, you'll look at various aspects of science.
If you study nutrition, you look at various science.
Good. You too, you're a little bit impatient, okay? Are you by any chance a C-section baby? Because C-section babies are a little bit impatient, okay? I am a C-section baby because I always go through the window. I don't use the door, okay? I'll always come home through the window or get out through the window. Okay, next one. It's yours, Alicia.
This university has a wide range of facilities.
This university has a wide range of facilities.
100%, and it was within the time. Very good. Who, Pradeepa, did I ask you? No? Okay, your turn, Pradeepa. Please open your microphone. Let's go.
The logbook makes up only 10% of your total marks.
The logbook make 10% of your total marks.
Very good. Excellent.
The artist's early work was a goodbye.
The artist's early work is goodbye.
Excellent. So you see, now the computer doesn't know that. I'm sure you don't know. How can you spell goodbye?
Goodbye.
Spell it.
GWDBYE.
See, very good. But the computer doesn't know that. The computer doesn't know that. It's different. It's goodbye means good purchase. Look.
Goodbye. Okay.
But the computer still types goodbye because that's the what the computer has on the that's what the computer doesn't know. It's goodbye or goodbye. Okay, that's the same pronunciation. So there you go. The artist's early work was a good buy. Okay, very good. One more.
The meeting has some struggling overlaps.
The meeting has some struggling overlaps.
Excellent, very good. Now, next one, it's Hitomi. Did I ask you? No. Did you do some repeat sentence? No. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Money and fame affect the world.
Money and fame affect the world.
Very good.
The lecture on child psychology has been postponed until Friday.
The lecture on child psychology has been postponed until Friday.
Excellent, very good.
The technician left the new microscope in the biology lab.
The technician left the new microscope at the biology lab.
Very good. Excellent. Yogita. Are you ready?
Yes. Hope so.
Wind power is more acceptable now than a decade ago.
Wind powers are more acceptable than the decade ago.
Very good. So remember, in read aloud, we go fast. We zoom, okay? 60, 70 kilometers an hour. Here, it's a school zone, Yagita. It's only 40 kilometers, okay? Don't go fast because your pronunciation is at the stake, all right? Very good. Next one.
Becoming a good actor requires persistence and motivation.
Becoming a good actor requires prescription and persistence and motivation.
Very good. One more.
You need to give a better example to support your argument.
You need to give a better example to support your argument.
Good. Okay. This time I do not issue a ticket for you because you did 50 in a school area. Okay. Next time I will give you a speed ticket. All right. Because you're still going 50
fast.
In the school zone. It should be 40. Okay. Now, whose turn is it? Who? Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth. You repeated. Who didn't? Everyone repeated? Okay, good. We do some answer short questions. So this one, anyone knows the answer? Just jump in, okay? But next time we'll do 4 maybe each or 5. We have 3 minutes, okay? So I have to be quick. Anyone?
What is the source of solar energy?
The sun. The sun.
Very good, the sun. So it's not the daughter, right? Okay, next one.
What is a period of 100 years called?
Century.
Excellent, a century.
How many wheels does a tricycle have?
3.
Good. Wait for the recorder to start. Excellent.
Where do crocodiles live?
Water.
Water.
Okay, yes, why not? Rivers, okay? Rivers or waters, yeah, fine.
What is the name of the device that uses the sun for telling the time?
Sundial.
Very good. Sundial. Excellent.
Sundial.
Sundial. Excellent. There you go. Sundial. So in the past, where they didn't have, they wanted to know the time. Sundial. Okay. So that's a sundial. Look. What time is it? It's 20 minutes to summer. What time is it? It's 20 minutes to winter. I'm joking. But yeah, they could pretty much say what time it was. Okay.
I got a question.
Yes, please.
So for instance, about for the question about the crocodiles, where do they, if I answer like in the river, how would they score? Like, is
How
it
about swamp?
like, or
Swamp,
should
yes.
I answer just the water? Or
Yes. So usually the answer is one word.
one word without that or
Yeah. So the is not just, if you say the water, still you get the point. Okay. But remember, these questions are not that important to get your consent. But if you know the answer, just say it. The computer, even if you use two words, the computer still goes with the right answer. And this is how they mark it. They say if it is above 50%, you will get the score. So above 50% means there are, let's say, two words. And if you say two words, one of them is not the answer, it's still 50%, you will get the score. If
one word is better.
Yes, one word is better, but still, don't worry about it, you will get the score. Okay. I think yeah, we can do one more.
What's another word for co-worker?
Colleague.
Very good, colleague. Okay, and the last one.
What color is the medal you receive if you win a competition?
Gold.
Trophy.
Gold. Yellow or. And the last one.
In normal circumstances, would 4 hours of sleep per night be too much, too little, or just right for most people?
Too little.
Too little.
Excellent, Mayuko. Too little. Okay, thank you very much indeed. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one. Bye. See ya.
Bye.